A Redditor once said about ATIM Eve, she's stupid. Seriously though, she keeps fucking up and taking L's because she has no idea how to use her powers. I'm going to make a giant spiky hammer, then hit them with the flat end. She could make 1,000 needles and shoot them into her enemies from all sides, but she has no imagination or practical application of what she should be doing in combat. Fucking take a page from Duplicate and just make avatars to fight for you. End quote. Crafting precision takes energy. Every action takes an equal amount of energy. Just because it's creative it doesn't mean it's more effective. Hacks are still contingent in brute strength. Like if you have portal powers, some may think you can basically phase through any hits, but not account for the energy to displace said hits. But yes, there are more cost-effective ways in dealing with problems, like a hand-to-hand combatant can only dream of the cost-effectiveness of a spearman's spear, only if you ignore the energy it took for the spearman to buy, craft and maintain their spear. Stored energy versus effective energy, the former has more potential to make use of greater quantities of energy, but it does not mean they have more energy, it may be inflexible. Spearmen are usually peasantry who are not formally trained, and therefore ill-suited to fight hand-to-hand, slow to replenish. Spears are an external resource unlike training in hand-to-hand, and preference in thinking or acting matters. Procuring a spear takes knowledge of trade. TLDR, with proper energy application, you can defeat a stronger enemy. Adam Eve is not in this position, unless her powers defy the law of conservation. Energy input does not equal energy output. A large impractical sword you can barely lift, takes as much, if not more energy as a spear, but is less efficient than just using a montanti, so it could be argued that Adam Eve making a hammer is just as cost-expensive but more effective than making tiny but piercing constructs. But first, like I said earlier, the precision of construction energy cost. A slab of metal is less work compared to a finely tuned spear but is equalized by the quantity of metal required, and worse due to said slab's impracticality combat-wise. Montanti spear equals ideal construct for Eve. Metal slab equals how people perceive Eve's construct. A swarm of bullets equals just as inefficient as the metal slab.
That's science.